What's up, y'all? Stephen McCaslin here, and I just wanted to give y'all a little bit of a gear review for something that I feel like is left out a lot in modern music, and that is acoustic pickups for Archtop guitars. So what I have here is my lovely Gibson L50. It's about a 37. There's some cool things about this guitar. One is everything about it. But man, another thing that's neat about this guitar is it actually has a raised fingerboard here. So that would allow for a floating pickup or a humbucker or anything that can be thrown into this guitar. Later L50s, the neck meets flush with the body, and it doesn't allow for that. So that's kind of neat, just something, this guitar being old, the year it is, it allows for that. Something else that's awesome and that I love is just the wear on this thing. It really feels like an old guitar. You can see the neck here is worn and beaten down, and of course the body, as you saw, is just wrecked, and I'm a huge fan of that. The pick guard broke off a long time ago, and there's still a piece of it here, but you can see pick wear, buckle rash wear. There's like white paint scratches here on the back. Overall, it's just a really sweet guitar. So I got this, and I really wanted to be able to play it live. But before I'd owned some Archtops, nothing quite like this one, and I'd used other brands of pickups, and they just really let me down. They were very honky, very mid-rangey, and you couldn't really EQ out the sound of it. They were under saddle pickups, but they didn't sound very good. So with this guitar, I went with a different route, and I got a Pick Up the World Archtop pickup. Now, there's a couple things about this pickup that's really great. First, as you can see here, it makes almost no visible modification to the guitar. If I didn't point it out to you, you probably wouldn't even recognize it was there, unless you see just the tail end of it coming into the F hole down here. The other thing that's really nice is that it comes with the option for a vintage jack, which I'll get a shot of here, and it means that I didn't have to modify this guitar at all. No drilling or expanding of the sound hole, and instead just plugs in with, instead of a 1/4 inch, you've got your 1/8 inch jack, which I can say the one they sent was also phenomenal. I was worried that it'd be very flimsy and I might break it while moving around, but so far this thing has held really strong. So yeah, I tried this pickup because I had heard great things about it, but there were no good reviews anywhere on this thing. And by good, I mean there are no reviews, no videos of its use, no audio clips or anything. So whenever I wanted to check out this pickup, I really went out on a limb hoping it'd be good. But that which you just heard in the intro, as you could see, was not the guitar mic. It was purely the pickup on this Archtop. So I want to play around a couple songs here, and I'm going to show with just a pickup with the mic, and then maybe blend it as well, so you can get an idea of what this pickup sounds like. Now there are a couple things about this pickup here that I want to point out to you. The first is that it is a passive pickup. Now the big benefit of that is that this allows you to make no modifications to the body to try to fit a 9-volt somewhere in the guitar so that it can be powered. The negative to that is that this pickup will require to use a preamp if you play. So if you're a touring guitarist and you're playing in restaurants or churches or wherever it may be, you won't be able to just plug straight into the sound system. You'll need some sort of a preamp. A DI box could work just well for that. What I'm using, since I'm primarily an electric guitarist, is I have a Kemper stage, and on my Kemper stage for this video I've been using Sela Sounds 610 preamp profile. This is a really nice studio grade preamp that they created a profile of and that we've been using for this pickup. I think it sounds really good, kind of brightens it, gives it a real natural sound instead of that woody, painful, mid-rangey sound that the other pickups I have tried before had. What's nice is it took very little modification. I boosted the lows some and brought down the mids, I mean barely, and this guitar already sounded sweet. So you will need a preamp. The second thing is that since it is a transducer pickup underneath your saddle, it is going to have a lot of sound, a lot of contact sound. It's going to be very touch sensitive. So for instance, if I were to type on the body anywhere near the pickup, it's going to create a lot of noise. Much less if I were strumming and I were to somehow hit this, although it's very out of the way and that's unlikely. If you were to do that, you can hear that it's a very loud sound. Or say if you were a country artist and you had your shirt tucked in and you had a belt buckle on, or even just your belt itself, if that were to hit the body of the guitar while you were playing, it would create a lot of noise in your audio. So in a live setting you will have to adjust a little bit of your style if those things would affect you, but it's not bad at all. I viewed on Sunday mornings at my church, and I've had no issues with the body sound just because I adjusted my playing style the smallest a bit to allow for that to not affect it. Well everyone, I hope this video gives you a little bit of an insight as to what your acoustic archtop can sound like through a pickup. Pick Up the World really nailed it with this transducer pickup. It sounds phenomenal, very true to the sound of the guitar, yet not too woody and too mid-range sounding. So if you've always been interested, maybe you've loved the look of an Archtop, or maybe just the way they sound or their size and feel, get one. Get Pick Up the World Archtop pickup. I'm no way being paid by them for this, but it has made my life being able to have this pickup and this guitar. So I hope you can check it out. And I'm going to finish by doing a cover of a song called Cult Classically by one of my favorite bands, Penny and Sparrow. Just so you can kind of get an idea of what it sounds like mixed with some vocals, as well as just because honestly I want to, and I can do whatever I want because this is my video. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to cover Cult Classically. I hope you enjoyed, and hope you stick around and listen.
So let me love you forward, backwards. What makes you tick? I said never ought or even read it like a palindrome. Clever, but I'm not romantic. You said fine, say all night. Slept late, took 1,000 headache like a mountain of ibuprofen. Where'd we go? High walking on a tightrope. When we're talking, I release serotonin, as above, so below. When I get full grown, separate me from my phone. Let me know you put off screen anything on a load. Yes, I would climb to you, and falling is hard when done from the roof. The roof. Ooh. On repeat, I could make her keep. You already stay at my place. You paying rent is cutting into our worrying budget. Other days I've heard you in the hall, hung along the rosemary. Babe, we ought to be celebrated always, Cult Classically.
Alright everybody, well I'm going to include a link below to the pickup as well as the Sailor Sounds pack and any other thing I think is relevant to you needing to get a sweet Archtop tone. So yeah, like I said, get this pickup, get you an Archtop. It sounds so good. So yeah, thanks for watching y'all.